Hey, I'm Corey from AvidMax, and right now I'm going to talk about the Griffin Odyssey Spider Cam fly tying vise. This is a fantastic fly tying vise, very functional, lots of features, and a very reasonable price tag. So this vise comes with the standard clamp, the table clamp. This guy right here, it's an aluminum clamp. Nice screw on the bottom, has a little grippy area so that it's easy to screw onto your table. One tightening nut right back here on the back. That way you can clamp it on, move your vise around. So that comes standard with the vise. You can also purchase separately if you prefer a pedestal base. And this is a nice way to be able to basically put that vise anywhere on the table that you want. So sometimes you don't want to be right on the edge of the table while you're tying. Might be easier to have it out here in the front of you. So that's available separately if you're interested in the pedestal vise. It does come with the table clamp. A couple of things about this vise. First of all, 360-degree rotation. Once you have your fly in there, you can use that to add material all the way around the hook, or you can use it just to be able to see, to paint, to do different things on your fly. It has fully adjustable jam nuts. So these are the rear jam nuts. These are for adjustment purposes. You can adjust the tension of the rotation of the whole device. And you can also adjust the angle of this handle. So you can untwist that and move the handle so it's facing all the way down if you want instead. So this is an upgraded front jam nut. This has a material holder built into it, and that way you can pull stuff back, put it in those springs, hold it in place while you're working with other pieces. That'll also rotate with your fly if you're doing some other rotation technique on the pattern that you're tying. Also included with the vise is the Bobbin Cradle. And the Bobbin Cradle, there is actually one very specific purpose of the Bobbin Cradle, and that's so that when you are rotating your fly by doing this, the thread on your bobbin doesn't get wound up tighter or in the wrong direction on your hook, or doesn't get wound or unwound as you're tightening it. So I'm going to demonstrate that real quick how that works. The cam system, basically when you put your hook in there, you just flip this switch and it locks it down. I've already adjusted this front adjustment screw for this specific hook. So I'm going to get that hook in the front and I'm going to lock down the cam lever. So now that hook's tight in place, it's not going to go anywhere. So as you rotate the hook, you can see this also has an adjustment point, which I'll mention real quick. It's important that the hook is at that rotation basis right there. So I'm going to adjust that real quick to go up just a little. That makes it so when you rotate your hook, it looks like it's almost staying in the exact same place. So we'll move that back. When I'm tying thread on or working on the fly in general, I typically will move that bobbin cradle out of the way. Just going to tie on some thread here real quick. Okay, now I'm going to move the bobbin cradle back in place. Come over to the side, and now when I rotate the whole fly, the thread will just basically stay in the same place. But I do need to raise that up just a little bit so that that's even with the hook. Very easy to adjust the bobbin cradle. So as I rotate it here, that thread stays in the exact same place. It doesn't wind or unwind from the hook as you're spinning it around. So this is an amazing vise, great value. I highly recommend it, very functional. Make sure you check out avidmax.com on YouTube and subscribe to our channel and watch our other fly fishing videos too.